was a GI in the war, sir. He shed tears here, drank all our beers here.
Helped us to victory as before, sir.
Time has gone by, and this GI
takes a plane back to land at Heathrow
to make a movie of post-war Blighty with the help of Freddie and Joe.
Pleased to meet ye, name is Freddie.
I'm his assistant, and my name's Joe.
Here's the camera, is it ready?
Full of film, all wound up to go.
What's the first scene? The airport.
There he is, Joe. Put the board in.
Okay, Freddie.
Now, why are you coming to England, Mr. Meredith?
I'm coming here to make a film for His Majesty's government.
I see. And how long do you intend to stay?
About 4 weeks.
4 weeks? Now, what amount of money are you carrying with you?
I have $100, American money.
$100. Now, you can take that amount out of England if you want to, but of course, while you're here, you can spend it.
I see. All right, thank you.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Now, the film you're making, is that about Britain?
Yes, yes, it is. And don't worry, no matter how bad things are, I'll make them look better.
Good.
You bet. Thank you. Customs here? What's that, a newsreel?
No, Yank. I'm the cameraman on this documentary film of yours.
My movie? You mean that there's film in there?
Yes, Yank.
Well, you're not starting already, are you?
My orders are to start right away. No time to lose, Yank.
Well, look, wait a minute. I haven't even got it organized. I mean, wait till I get a script written. Now, hold that. Here we are. Government Information Office right over there. Fine, thanks. There you are. Goodbye. What, are you still here?
I expect he's going to have a conference.
All right. We'll shoot him through the keyhole. You can't make propaganda film just by going around with a camera and taking odds and ends. Sheep herds and mines and so on. It just doesn't work. So what you've got to have is a point of view. You've got to have a script, right? Now, would you help me get a script?
Yes, of course. Yes.
All right. Would you help me get the authors? I tell you who I want to write this script. I want Noel Coward for the comedy, Graham Greene for the menace, and George Bernard Shaw for the intellectual content. Well, you seem surprised. I mean, they're good men, aren't they?
We've no precedent.
Men take that.
Well, what has expense got to do with this thing? Well, isn't this an important thing? Give it a try. Give it a try. They might be very happy to do it.
Keep it steady, Joe.
And look, can't you stop that limey from taking pictures?
He's a Scotsman.
Can't you stop a Scotsman?
It's very difficult, but I'll try. Shall we hold it for a bit, Freddie?
When do we get a script?
Right? He's out of time.
Don't worry, Joe. We've got our written orders. Follow him around, script or no script.
The crowds catch their first sight of the royal escort leaving the palace. Some of them have been here since 6 o'clock last night, and now they can see the first spot of colour in this historic adventure. Very soon now, their Majesty the King and Queen and the princesses will be leaving the palace.
What a smasher, Freddie. Aye, that's Christine Norton. We need to move fast now to keep up with him.
That's very interesting about the King and Queen. I think I'll put them in my picture.
Well, now, I'm sure they'll appreciate that. What else are you putting in?
Oh, a lot of things. I'm putting in some coal mines and steel mills and airplane factories and, you know, a lot of... You know, I just got an idea. I think I'll put in a typical English housewife. Would you like to play that part?
No,
Huh?
not at these prices.
Well, maybe I'll get Noel Coward to write it for you.
No. Besides, I'm not a housewife.
Well, that's all the better. I'll get him to write a special part for you. What kind of a part would you like to play?
Oh, typical English girl
Good.
that likes a typical English boy. Hello, Sandy.
Hello, Christine. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Bye.
Excuse us, won't you?
Goodbye. Well, what's so funny? You know, you English used to be very cooperative. I suppose now that the war's over, that's all over with, huh?
Not at all, Yankee. Not at all.
What can I do to help you, pal?
I tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to get to see a coal mine.
Coal mine?
Yeah, where do I go?
Oh, that's easy. If I were you, to see a coal mine, I'd take a train from Paddington Station.
Yeah?
To a town called Cardiff.
Cardiff?
Get out of Cardiff, and you'll see all the coal mines you want to see, pal, in your lifetime.
Well, thank you very much. I
That's
appreciate
all
that.
right, old
Yeah,
friend.
take that, please.
No, we do that sort of thing for our brothers overseas.
Well, thanks.
That's okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheerio, pal.
Did you get us in the camera all right?
For you'll take the slow train and I'll take the fast train, and I'll be in Cardiff afore ye.
Have you permission to take those photographs?
Ark away, man. Whose minds are they anyway?
How deep, did you say? 3 times as deep as the Empire State Building, 3,000 feet.
How long does it take to get down?
45 seconds.
Sounds like pretty good equipment.
Well, if coal's this hard to get, why do you bother about it? Why don't you leave it down here where it belongs?
Everything depends on coal. Without it, we'd be a little fishing island off the coast of Europe. With it, we make our steel, we build factories, and we make electricity and heat our homes. Keep our place on the map.
Right, it's cold, dark down here, isn't it?
Well, the coal face is a mile further on. Shall we ride to it?
A mile?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen pictures of it in the movies. That's good now.
Well, what would you like to
Look,
see?
I'd like to go upstairs now.
Oh, right.
Then I'll tell you what I want to see.
Right you are.
My face is black, isn't it?
It is.
You know, when I do the picture, I can't go around with this black face. My public wouldn't appreciate it.
Come with me.
All right. Well, what's the country going to do about the coal situation?
Well, it's trying to attack the production and the labor difficulties as a scientific whole.
Yeah?
It's buying new equipment, and it's encouraging the young men to become miners.
Yeah.
Already, 23,000...
No, I can't use those figures. You can't use them in a movie, you know. Nobody'll listen to them. I'll make the whole situation look colossal when I do it. But tell me, just between us, what's the real lowdown on production?
Oh, cheer up, Joe, figures show the output's rising, Yank or no.
Thank you very much. I'll be down in a few days with a script. We'll make a very interesting picture.
Well, we'll be looking forward to it. As the Welsh say, pob lwcich.
They do. Go on.
Bye.
When does the next bus leave?
They leave about every 10 minutes.
All right, we'll wait for it.
Say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go someplace where you can't follow me. I'm going to climb to the top of that gas hole.
Yes?
These look like pretty good steel factories.
If you like factories, ours are all right. I think all factories ought to be done away with.
Done away with? What are you, a cave dweller type?
I'm an artist. I paint.
I'm an artist, and I feel my job these days is making
He
steel.
doesn't mind heights, does he?
Has His Britannic Majesty got my script written?
No, Yank. The wheels of Britain grind slowly, but they grind exceeding small.
Where are they going, Freddy? Round there, you wee twerp. But it's not safe, Freddy.
But you'll have to admit that the production of steel's going up.
Yes, it's my unhappy duty to tell you that our production goes up just as fast as we get coal and scrap. Say we want 14 million tons.
Yeah.
People are never satisfied. You mark my words. Just as soon as we get 14 million tons, and we will if we get the fuel, they'll raise it another 2 million and off we go again.
I don't know, it sounds pretty good to me.
Steady, Joe, steady.
Look at those fellas. Joe, Freddie, you'll break your necks.
Freddie, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Oh, never mind about that. But for heaven's sake, don't drop the camera.
Oh, Britain has a steely heart and arms of iron muscle. The question of fuel quite apart, she's winning the streamline tussle. Ships and planes and houses and nails are starting to pour from Scotland and Wales. Not to speak of England, we mustn't speak of England, the steely heart of England.
Hey, driver, can you give us a lift? Can you follow that van quick?
Sure.
Now, how many engines can you make here?
Well, usually we only make one. 2 or 3 at the most.
That's bad. I could never use that in the picture, because when I make the picture, I won't mention figures. It's better.
But you see, this is not a production factory.
No?
We carry out basic research.
You say that the country owns this factory, is that right?
Yes, it owns and runs the lot.
I mean, why do you spend all your time on this? Has the country got a thing about gas turbines?
It's the engine of the future, Yank. Anything from ships to power stations. Am I right, lad?
You see, we have very little money to spend. And what we have, we've decided to spend on the future. Because if we don't, we won't have a future. And we become a third-class power.
We must work hard and save our resources.
Why don't you start now by saving some film? Don't pay any attention to him. He's just a motion picture man.
Oh, I don't mind him. My father invented the motion pictures.
No, a man by the name of Freeze Green invented motion pictures.
Yes, that's my name.
Was that your father?
Yes.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you. He's a wonderful man. It's a wonderful invention. Look at the kind of people that are using it. Come on, let's get out.
What's he doing, Freddie? He's looking to see how these jet things are made and how they work.
You know, I'm trying to be a friend of this country. You make it very hard for me.
You shouldn't blame a man for doing his duty.
Come here, will you?
All right, Yank.
What do you got on?
Oh, I hope you don't mind the kilt, but I knew I'd be in the picture today. Keep it turning, Joe, keep it turning.
Listen, I warn you, not a foot of that film's gonna be used.
Oh, but don't you worry about that, Yank. Don't you worry about that. We'll put it in the Glasgow Museum.
Listen, what about my script? That's the thing.
Oh, your script, that's right. Well, they're working on the great authors now. But don't you worry about it, Yank. Don't worry. It'll be done all right.
And in the meantime, what am I going to do?
Oh, aye. Well, in the meantime, I suggest you come and look over the great progress we're making with atomic energy. Come on, Joe, the sleigh.
Atomic, eh?
Sorry, Yank. They're working miracles here, you know. Is there anything else you would like to see?
I'd like to see some jet planes then.
Presto, Joe! The flying wing!
Father, dear father, please will you tell me what makes that birdie sail?
The wind rushes in at the front, my wee, and pushes it out through the tail.
Oh, father, dear father, tell your son, would I fly to the stratosphere if I sucked in air like the flying wing and pushed it away to the rear? If I sucked in air like the Brabazon and pushed it away to the rear?
My son, the Brabazon's not jet-propelled, so behave yourself.
Right, thank you. How much?
Margaret Tarraganda.
Huh? Drive very fast around the block.
We know where he's going, and we'll be there to shoot him.
Now, you help them to get jobs in any place that they're fitted for, is that right?
Anywhere they like, because if they want to leave London, we can help them to go away.
Oh, Vic.
Yes.
How did you get there, Sheila?
Well, I went to evening school for just over a year, and I went there twice a week. And my mistress that helped me on there said that I should go in for a scholarship, you see, as I couldn't afford it myself, to the old Vic Theatre School. And she put me in, and I was amongst one of the lucky ones to get in.
And now you want, she wants...
Just work for the Christmas holiday, is that it?
And they stand you out from the army until you finish your
They
apprenticeship.
do what?
They exempt you from the army until you finished your apprenticeship scheme.
Oh, you don't have to go in the army until...
No, not until you finished your apprenticeship.
Have you ever done any designing? When you're doing dressmaking at school, do you make your own patterns, or do you...
Well, every Thursday morning we go up to a tailoring class at Denmark House, and we made a pattern of a skirt and a sleeve pattern. That's as far as we've got, really, because we've not been going so very long.
Now, at what point do you find the children right when they get out of school?
No, this lad won't be leaving for another week, but we usually get them in a bit ahead so they have a chance to...
Think it over.
And to get fixed up so that as soon as they do leave, they can hop right into a job if they wish.
Fine. Pardon me, madam, I'm looking for a typical English housewife.
I hate to sign these things on the street.
Oh, well, I better find one someplace. All right, thanks.
Oh, Yank,
Yes?
if you don't find what you're looking for, why don't you, come home and see me sometime?
Yeah, I will. For heaven's sake! Why don't you tell me?
Oh, you're no ideal husband, Yank.
Well, I see you have a little milk left anyway.
What exactly is meant by that?
Well, there's not much milk in Britain, is there?
I deliver 400 million more gallons of milk a year than before the war.
Well, not you personally.
It seems like personally. Well, put it this way. People drink 400 million more gallons than they did. Excuse me.
What people? I can't get any.
Are you an infant child or an expectant mother?
Why don't you shut up?
Let me explain, Yank. When a woman becomes expectant, she gets rations of extra milk and eggs and butter and stuff. So you see, the grocer and the milkman are the first to know about it, see?
They are. Who's running that? Oh, your stooge, yeah?
So all these extra millions of gallons of milk go where they never went before, into the mouths of babes and sucklings.
An expectant mother.
Aye, and practically nothing into yours and mine. Oh, no milk for me, except in my tea.
Oh, I'm the first to know it, and you can be the second. Mrs. Jones.
Congratulations.
Right in, Mrs. Jones. I'll take you to the front door. Well, all aboard who are getting aboard?
Sure.
Good.
Okay, that's very nice. Where are we going?
Hey, come on, after him, Joe, after
This island's only 600 miles long, at most 300 miles wide. And we've had a war that's twisted our tails and buckled our purses and pride.
But we can look out from our blackened eyes as we straighten our tails and purses and know that our mothers and unborn brats get free orange juice doctors and nurses. Free orange juice doctors and nurses. But we can look out from our blackened eyes as we straighten our tails and purses and know that our mothers and unborn brats get free orange juice doctors and nurses.
Whatever else you say about us, Yank, you can't say there's no production here.
A boy! We're calling him Winston Atlee Anthony Bevan Jones. Long live the king!
Winston Atlee Anthony Bevan, King of England Jones. He is unguent to our bleeding lips, he is liniment to our aching bones. Without sorrow, raise your cup of Guernsey cream and Guernsey milk. Without sorrow, you'll see reflected the pure white cream of King James's happy tomorrow. Winston Atlee Anthony Bevans is Franklin D. Truman, United Nations Jones. UNO Jones is tomorrow. UNO Jones is tomorrow. Winston Atlee Anthony Bevan, King of England Jones. He is England to our bleeding lips. He is England to our aching bones. Without
son, now. Come on, now. None of this nonsense. Over you go. Come on, that's it. Let this American see how you can take it. Come on. We've got to get this picture finished, you see. The boy.
Pardon me, I'm sorry, but I'm looking for a typical English housewife.
Why?
Well, I tell you, I'm from America, and I'm trying to do some propaganda, you know. Now, what I want to know is how you English women are getting along about the rationing.
Getting along?
Did you hear that?
We're not getting along. We're being frustrated to death. Blue coupons, red coupons, yellow coupons, pink coupons.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound so good, does it? I mean,
Well, ladies, I've got no more beef or pork. I've got a little bit of mutton and plenty of tripe.
Tripe? How can I do my work on tripe? Oh, I'm fed up going home.
Listen, tell me, what is your work?
Come with me and I'll show you.
Shall I come with you?
Do you expect me to do this sort of work on tripe? Well, I can't. Just look at me. I'm fading away. I'm worn to a frazzle. Oh, it makes me so mad. There are times when I could have torn a man like you apart. I could have picked him up and thrown him out of the window.
Help! But then I'll swing the camera around and you see this mass of tractors going across the fields.
Look you here, boy. If you see a mass of tractors, just you get one for me, will you? I can't even get spare parts. Reckon my old tractor's held together with baling wire and string.
Fancy him telling that to the Yank, Joe. Does he not know of the finest mechanized farms in the world?
I reckon I've filled up enough forms in the past year or two to paper all my cow sheds with.
I take it you don't like these governmental controls?
Well, some do and some don't. Many farmers reckon they can get better prices without it. No doubt they could. But what are these city folk are going to say when the prices are soaring? The way things are, well, we can all budget. The farmer knows what he's going to get for various controlled products, and the housewife knows what she's going to pay for them.
Pardon me, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm making a preliminary survey on textiles.
Ah, yeah. A what on textiles?
A survey?
Yes, but you said something before that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Don't lie. A what survey?
Oh, I said a preliminary survey.
Ah,
Why?
yes.
Is that a bad word in England?
Allied to surveyor, there's none worse. A preliminary surveyor is a little snooper sent by a committee, and a committee
Well, look, I beg your...
Please don't interrupt. A committee is a government contraction by which persons who separately can take no effective action collectively decide that no effective action can be taken.
Yes, but I'm not a government man.
Oh, don't be silly. Go on. You've got Snoop written all over you in big letters.
No, I tell you, I'm a movie man.
Oh, well, all right. Sit down. What do you want to know?
What's the holdup on textiles?
I'll tell you.
Good.
Far too few cotton workers. Far too few wool workers. And far too few silk workers.
How are you for silkworms?
Oh, didn't you know silkworms have ceased silking since the first Sing Sing dynasty?
Golly.
Tell me, you've got a peculiar accent. Are you colonial?
No, not anymore.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're the type that's demanding Dominion status to avoid paying income tax. Well, my answer is no. I say it straight in front of your camera. No, no, no. Thank you. Listen. Our machinery may be a little bit obsolete, but it's not obsoletely absolute. Now, if they would call in an expert like me, I could tell them that, mind you, I've been trying to get hold of Sir Stafford Cripps 3 times a day for 3 months, but of course he'll never answer the telephone. I could tell them that by laying out the operative, operating the layout, stepping out the stipend, rolling up the night shift, cutting out the cackle, we could. There. We could.
Look, I'm afraid that this isn't optimistic enough for my purposes. I'm sorry.
Not optimistic enough? But do you realize that our textile exports have gone up by £50 million the last 10 years?
Stop! This is the Board of Trade speaking. That figure should be £125 million.
And we're only making half the amount of material.
Well, more money for half the product.
Yes, but you idiot. We're paying more for everything we get abroad.
I'm lost.
Oh, where's my blueprint?
No, please. I don't understand about blueprints.
Sit down.
Oh, she's feather-brained, Yank.
Supposing this is a loaf of bread. Today, we only get this much bread, hold this, and listen carefully, whereas we used to have this much material to wear at home, now we have this much.
Yes, and that's no way to walk around.
No, that's why I said if only I could get hold of Cripps. Excuse me. Hello? Yes? No, I can't speak to anybody. Who? What? Cripps. It's Cripps.
Yes, I'll tell her, yes. What's the matter?
Tell me, who made this material?
It was made in England. All the best textiles made in England. Listen, will you stop blowing that lip organ?
No script yet, Yank.
No script. A lot of politeness and politesse, but no script, so?
So what? No picture?
No. How can there be? I've been here 3 weeks and not a foot of film. And I've got to leave Britain day after tomorrow. If I wasn't a guest in this country, I'd
Yank,
tell the...
not in front of Joe. And let that be a lesson to you.
Why, you camera-cranking crackpot. Don't you see that I'm burned up?
Well, how are you feeling now, Yank?
I still got the blues. What do you do in Britain about the blues?
Oh, you come with me. I'll show you.
Oh, Britannia, what do you do for blues? Oh, Britannia, sugar shortage blues. got no coupons, I got no meat, I got the know-nothing blues. I wish I was in France, I wish I was in Spain, I wish I could go where I darn well please again. But on 35 pounds I can't go far out of bounds. We're long on queues and short of booze, but nobody frowns, because I got the postbellum, bad for the present blues. I want inflation, good for the nothing blues. Oh, Britannia, what do you do for blues? Oh, Britannia, sugar shortage blues. I got no coupons, I got no meat, I got the know-nothing blues.
Well, Freddie, did you hear the news?
What news?
There's no script.
Oh, but that's no news. That's repetition.
But I'm leaving tonight. Not a word of dialogue. You know, it's too bad, because Britain would make a great background for a distinguished film. I even had the title. It's called The Wounded Lion. In my film, he'd begin by licking his wounds, you know? Then I'd show a lot of this stuff. And then at the end, my line, he'd get up, and he'd roar like hell, and he'd rush right straight at the camera. You like that?
Oh, well, I wouldn't like to photograph it.
You don't understand. My line would be the symbol of Britain, you know? That's the kind of stuff makes great propaganda.
Oh, but you'll have as much difficulty getting a lion as you had getting a script.
Now, this is Grosvenor Square. It's changed a lot. I used to be a GI stationed near here during the war. I used to see Monty and Ike storming around. Yeah. Boy, if they wanted a script done, they'd get it done. There'd be no trouble about it. They'd just pick up a phone, they'd say, get a script here by 1300 hours, or else, and bang, up it would come. We called Grosvenor Square Eisenhower plots. We invaded the place. There were about 3 million of us here. The British were very good to us, Freddie. Very, very nice to us. And then we went back to America. And that seems like a long time ago, doesn't it, Freddie? Yeah, putting up a statue to FDR, that's very nice of the British. You know, he was my commander-in-chief. He was commander-in-chief of all the GIs.
Aye, a penny for your thoughts, Yank.
I'm thinking a big thought, Freddie.
Oh, well, then I'll no disturb you.
That prophecy comes true. To us, much is given. More is expected. This generation will nobly save or meanly lose the last best hope on earth.
Wouldn't like to see some of the odds and ends that I've been filming. You'll just have time before your plane leaves, you know.
What's that?
I say, would you like to see some of the odds and ends that I've been filming? You'll just have time before your plane leaves.
Yeah, I would. I would.
All right, cut it off, Joe. Cut it off. I say, would you like to see some of the odds and ends that I've been filming? You'll just have time before your plane leaves.
Yeah, I would. I would.
All right, cut it off, Joe. Cut it off.
Well, thank you very much. Look, you're not gonna show that, are you? I mean, I look terrible. The lighting is terrible.
Oh, but you didn't give me a chance to light you properly. You wouldn't stay put. You didn't stand still long enough to get the lights on, you see?
Well, maybe not. I gotta go to the airport. Goodbye.
No, I'll see you in your cab.
Look, as long as you're gonna print this thing, will you let me say a few words of my own? Thanks. Well, that's very difficult. Because the way I see it, you've had a bad war, total war, which has cost you so much in blood and pounds that you should have collapsed after it was over, but you haven't. It hasn't even got you down, or it hasn't got you confused. It's got a lot of other people down and confused, but it certainly hasn't got you, and that's fooled the experts. And I get the impression that maybe you'll never be as rich as you were, I don't know. But what you have is going to be enjoyed by more people than it used to, and to me that's a brave new world. I don't know anybody else that's doing it as well. Now that's not a kind of a thing that you can put on film. In the first place, you see, so few people would believe you. None of the British would, not even if the script were written by Shakespeare and polished up by Walt Whitman. Because it doesn't make sense that this old lion should have gotten up out of his sick bed, but he has, whether you know it or not. And I could hear him all the time I was walking around Britain. I could hear him stretching and practicing his vocal cords and licking his wounds. And any minute now, the world's gonna hear him get up in his haunches and roar like hell and rush right straight at the camera.
Goodbye, Yank.
Cheerio, Yank.